Yeah. What's good? What's good? What's good with the clapback gang? If y'all can see what the title is, we finna get into it. I was gonna wait till tomorrow. Hold on, let me see, I'm going live. Yep. I was gonna wait till tomorrow when I do my regular live streams Monday, Wednesday, and Friday and talk about this, man. But I'm like, I'm up tonight, kind of wide. I've been drinking. I done drunk a few cups of coffee and cut my TV on. Been gone Easter, so I went, visited family. Went down my dad's, spent time down there, and I get back home. I cut the TV on, and the first thing I'm seeing is a bunch of it's like I'm seeing a bunch of reports on this Karmelo Anthony kid. The situation with the track meet student, where the black kid stabbed the white kid. Well, the white kid's father decided to go out on. He decided on his own initiative to go out and join the family of the let me see how I count, of the suspect. Basically, the person that took his son's life, he went to personally by himself, nobody with him. He went to go join the what they call they do the little speak. It's not a protest, but when they stand up and basically they have a spokesman for them. The family has a spokesman. And let me say this right here. First off, let me get this out there. You should be seeing the deceased kid's father speaking and having a spokesman and going in front of TVs and speaking his mind and on how he feel about the situation. But instead, what we got going on, we got the kid that did the stabbing, the kid that took the other kid's life. We got his family doing TV interviews and going in front of the TV trying to make this a black and white thing, and it's not. I say, Brett, I said it when I seen Cinema Shogun. I went on his channel and I told him, and I'm finna say it right here. I feel like Ben Crump is behind all this. First, y'all can clearly see what the title is. I got some information on the spokesman of Karmelo Anthony's family. Yeah, the family that's speaking out, saying that their son was protecting himself. They saying they trying to make it like their son was being race bullied at school, and he basically made the stupid decision and took a weapon to school because he was being race bullied. But we about to see what's really going on. I'm about to unravel what's really going on. I'm finna show y'all what's really going on. And I'm finna explain it to y'all. First off, yeah, I can tell y'all, but y'all clearly probably already know, I am an African American. I am a black person. But one thing I do, and one reason why I got this platform, is because I ain't trying to look cool with all the black people. I ain't trying to look cool with all the white people. I ain't trying to look cool with all the racist people. I'm not trying to look cool with not any race. I'm on here to speak facts, and I'm on here to call out BS when I see it. That's the only thing I'm on here for. This channel ain't got nothing to do with no, he for the blacks, he for the whites, he for the greens. I'm for everybody. I'm for everybody that's doing right, and I'm not for anybody that's doing wrong. So if you can catch my drift on that, you can figure that out, then you understand me. But I'm finna show y'all the clips of Karmelo Anthony family with this spokesman. I'm finna show you the clip of him basically having charges. He turns out that he's a criminal himself. Then I'm gonna show y'all the clip of what he said after the father of the deceased child showed up to basically he showed up to I'm trying to think of the name of when you get in front of TV. I know y'all thinking of it for me. When you get in front of TV and first off, I don't know why his family is even in front of the TV. He's the one that took the kid's life. I don't understand why his family is on TV, why they got somebody speaking. But if you watch it, you're gonna clearly see, you'll probably figure out, okay, that's why they on TV. They're trying to make this a race card. And if you don't know what I mean by the race card, look it up. You'll find out what I'm talking about. That's why I think Ben Crump behind this. I just got a feeling. I don't know. Something just telling me he's behind this, man. Got something to do with Ben Crump. But I'm gonna show y'all this. We're gonna get into this clip, man. And I'm gonna show y'all this spokesman, so-called spokesman of a character, man. He's supposed to be for. Basically, he represents families, black African American families that have been wrong did, or somebody in their family life was taken, or somebody in their family went to jail unjustly by some racial situation. And I'm all for that. I'm all for that job right there. But this ain't what he's doing. This is not what he's doing. This ain't what he's doing. This ain't the same thing. I don't know what you call it, but this dude is crooked as hell. I can tell you that. The spokesman for Karmelo Anthony family, he crooked as hell. Anytime you kick out the father of the deceased kid, instead of inviting him on the stage with you to try to make peace in front of the world, you kicked him out. And then you got nerve to talk about it after you kicked him out. Talking about he was bad. That was bad. Man, he was coming to meet with y'all to basically, he wants y'all to know I'm not against y'all. I have no problem with your family, with you. Man, that was some of the realest shit I done seen in my life. That white man was more blacker than you was. He was more blacker than you was. Man, let's get on into this, man. Let me find out what it is. Shout out to the guy that's showing this, because he made me get up and go live 2 nights. That's who did it. I was chilling, but he made me get up and go.
In business? Go to Wix.com and set up your store on a single integrated.
Knows exactly what is going on.
Alexander assaulted her. However, in an affidavit filed before
a pretty,
because it's going to make him somewhat of a celebrity, maybe more infamous than celebrity. But this is what he's doing. He's going to make money and get a name on this kid's back, and it's a shame.
and he has a violent past. About 5 years before he founded Next Generation Action Network, he was arrested for causing serious bodily injury to his girlfriend's 2-year-old son. He pled guilty to the charge in 2011 and was sentenced to probation. However, he reportedly violated the terms of his probation multiple times, leading the judge to sentence him in 2016 to 5 years in prison. However, he got time spent as part of his sentence, and he only spent about 8 days behind bars. This is according to the Dallas Morning News. In 2017, he was indicted on a felony theft charge related to a 2016 business dispute in Denton County. The charges were enhanced.
Let me go back a little bit. I'm gonna go back a little bit.
Is at least 3 feet deep. Respectful for the
8 days behind bars.
In fact, it's the news
2 days in jail.
Dominique
because of a previous conviction. He pled guilty and was sentenced to 2 days in jail with credit for time served. I mean, he has a pretty long rap sheet. He's got continuous violence against family charges, and that was in 2021.
Dallas County grand jury has indicted a civil rights activist, Dominique Alexander, the founder of the Next Generation Act. Network was indicted today on a charge of continuous violence against the family. That's a third-degree felony. He was arrested back in April after his girlfriend, Kiera Saunders, told police Alexander assaulted her. However, in an affidavit filed before today's indictment, Saunders says she doesn't want any part of the prosecution.
These are the type of lies she's getting millions of views on this. Sarah, she's even came after me. She's even said all of those things. And now that the public knows exactly what is going on, I ask, because these racist bigots try to prevent us from standing up for our baby, our boy, he should be afforded the same rights that Cal Rittenhouse had, Daniel Penna, and all of the people who have claimed whatever their defense was. He should be afforded the same right. Nobody in the public media has one video camera, but we got the video of Cal Rittenhouse with an AK-47 shooting 3 people in the back. We got that. And he raised more than $2 million publicly, and nobody said anything. So since they tried to come for us,
If you love binge watching and you hate being interrupted,
speak louder than words. Okay? What he has failed into is the political operatives that was disrespectful.
if you hate ads but you never do anything about it,
Yeah.
That's not the window. I want to see this family. I want to see all of them get rung up. All of them.
And all I'm going to say, so it don't be asked later, is that was.
Oh, yeah. We're going to talk, man. And dog. About that. Every single, all of them.
Character. So it don't be asked later. Is that.
About it and everything. That's out the window.
Yeah.
That's out the window. I want to see this family. I want to see all of them get rung up. All of them.
And all I'm going to say, so it don't be asked later, is that was disrespectful and just shows you all.
I want y'all to pay attention to remember what he's saying, because I'm gonna play a clip right after this, and it's gonna go right with what he's saying right now. Just stay focused.
The character who is not invited, he knows that it's inappropriate to be near this family, but he did it. And so I say to people, actions speak louder than words. Okay? What he has failed into is the political operatives that and just shows you all the character. Who was not invited, he knows. That is inappropriate to be near this family. But he did it. And so I say to people, actions speak louder than words.
Man, my bad. I had my mic off, y'all. I had my mic off. I be forgetting sometimes. But anyway, I was just basically talking about this guy right here. This guy is crooked. He is not to be trusted. He don't care about no kids. He don't care about no kids. He don't care about representing the kids. This guy probably worked for a funeral home before he did this job. He don't care about no deceased mama, deceased dad, deceased kid. All he care about is chicks. All he care about is dollar signs. That's it. He don't care about this guy. He don't care about this woman back here, his Karmelo Anthony's mom. He don't care about Karmelo Anthony's daddy. He don't care about Karmelo Anthony. All he care about is getting a check. All he care about is getting a check. He just threw out a man that just lost his child to a stabbing. Where's the decency in you, man? You can still be representing Karmelo Anthony. Where is the decency in you? Let him come in, say what he gotta say, and then let him remain there, and you can still say what you gotta say. You showed more of a cowardness, than that man that just came in there to unite with you. And let me explain something to you again what that man just did. I'm gonna show you how smart Austin McCuff's father is. He knew how to K word. He knew how to KI double hockey sticks. All this hoorah and rumors and all this stuff flying in the air that it's a white black thing. He knew how to knock all that out. All he had to do was show up and stand there and be on y'all side. All he had to do was show up and be on y'all side. All he had to do was show up and show his support. That's all he had to do. Because you know why? And I watched the YouTubers. He spoke on this. Matter of fact, Cinema Shogun, I'm about to answer your question right now. I'm finna answer your question right now. You wonder why the father showed up to this event? And I'm gonna explain to you why he showed up to the event. Because the father of Austin Metcalf is a real Christian. And he is a real man of faith. And he is a real man of knowing how to show the world something. And let me explain something to you what I mean. When he showed up to this event, he knew about all the comments on the internet. He knew about all this stuff that's going on. He know this guy is behind it. But you gotta understand, Austin McCuff's father is a man of peace. He is a man of unity. I'm a wise man. Let me explain something. I can see it. I can look at a man and within 2 minutes I can tell you. I can tell you. I promise you I can tell you. Austin McCuff's father is a man of wisdom. He is a man of peace. He's a Christian man. Even if he ain't a Christian, he's a man. He know how to go to a situation that looks real out of touch, like out of anybody else's character to be able to handle. Austin McCuff's father will show up. No weapon in hand, no anger in hand. He gonna show up by himself. And he's gonna try to see how can we come to an agreement? How can we sit down at the table and figure out how to make the world, how to show the world that this is not what they saying. That's why Austin father shows up. He know about all the rumors. He know about all the comments. He know about all the fake stuff made up. He know this guy's behind it. He know them people that's there is rooting for I can't even blame the people. Sometimes you gotta blame these crooked lawyers. You gotta blame these crooked folks like this, man. Because they talk to the family before they come in front of the camera. Guys like this will give a speech to the family. First he'll call you. He'll call them. He's gonna call the family. And he gonna tell the family the whole rundown of what kind of campaign he finna spend. So okay, we finna do some press runs. We finna do some TV runs. That's the name I was trying to think of, y'all. Press runs. We're gonna do some press runs. We're gonna do some clips. We're gonna have some people speaking out on TikTok. I'm gonna have some people putting in comments, putting in bots. I'm gonna have bots. I'm gonna have my people just putting comments out, and you know what I'm saying. Just we're gonna do what we good at. That's what kind of guy this dude is right here. So let's not always be quick to point the finger at the families, because they just as in shock. You see how he looking? They just as in shock as I am and you is. And you got a guy like this, you just threw out a father that just lost a child. You just threw out a father that just lost a child. Do you got kids? Do you got kids, scam artists? Do you got kids, scam artists? You couldn't let him in there and you still couldn't speak for Karmelo Anthony's side? He didn't stop you from talking. He wasn't in any kind of distraction towards you. You looked at him. And you know what you're saying? Right, this white man about to blow my cover. This white man about to blow my cover. I gotta get him out of here. He gonna blow my cover. He supposed to not be liking us, right? That's why he giving a speech of when he came there on bad intentions. The man had a cast on his arm. What intentions did he have with one arm? Explain to me what intentions he had with one arm. And a room full of Karmelo Anthony's folks. What intentions did he have? You know what intentions he had? He had intentions on showing you he don't fear you. And then he's there for their family and his family, and he's trying to bring unity into the world, in front of the world. He don't care and don't fear you. And he knew by him coming, you was gonna do something stupid that was gonna put you out there, that was gonna show the world how crooked you is by throwing a man that just lost his child from a stabbing out of a room. And you want us to sit here and listen to what you got to say after that, nigga? You want us to listen to you? You want us to believe you? What you trying to pay for your DV charges that you got, that you done caught? You trying to pay for them DV charges that you done caught on your old lady? Yeah. You didn't know they were gonna pull that out, huh? If y'all ain't seen what I'm talking about, let me go back to that clip. Show y'all the real character of this man in this black suit. Let's get it.
He pled guilty and was sentenced to 2 days in jail.
And before I show y'all, you just heard her say he pled guilty to the charges he got. So he did it.
With credit for time served. I mean, he has a pretty long rap sheet. He's got continuous violence against family charges. That was in 2021.
Dallas County grand jury has indicted a civil rights activist, Dominique Alexander, the founder.
Y'all, I told y'all his name. The vision is blurred, but y'all heard his name. Same name I just showed y'all who we talking.
Of the Next Generation Action Network.
You keep watching, you'll be able to see that him.
Was indicted today.
I don't know why the video is blurred. It's not on me. It's just whoever the people I got it from. This is how the audio look when they record it. Like I said, it ain't on me. Y'all just gonna have to bear with the video.
On a charge of continuous violence against the family, that's a third-degree felony. He was arrested back in April after his girlfriend, Kiera Saunders, told police Alexander assaulted her. However, in an affidavit filed before today's indictment, Saunders says she doesn't want any part of the prosecution.
These are the type of lies. She's getting millions of views on this. Sarah. She's even came after me. She's even said all of those things. And now that the public knows exactly what is going on, I ask, because these racist bigots,
you need to be speaking on them DV charges you got, man.
Try to prevent us from standing up for our baby, our boy. He should be.
Did y'all just hear this man?
He afforded the same.
Let me play that again. Listen.
All of those things. And now that the public knows exactly what is going on, I ask, because these racist bigots try to prevent us from standing up for our baby, our boy, He
First off, that ain't your baby. That ain't your boy. That's why I was just telling y'all what I was just telling y'all. He wants the world to look at this like he really care about the kid he represents. So you don't give a hoot about Karmelo. You trying to get that check. And I can tell you really butt kissing and you really want us to believe you fight for him by calling him your son. Now Carmelo Anthony is your child now. Carmelo Anthony, that's your kid now? Your son, your boy? Man, get out of here. You sound like a buffoon, man.
should be afforded the same rights that Cal Rittenhouse had. Daniel Penna, and all of the people who have claimed whatever their defense was. He should be afforded the same right. Nobody in the public media has one video.
Yeah, he'll be afforded it. He'll be afforded it.
And then also $200,000 So
hold on, let me go back, y'all. He'll be afforded it.
Knows exactly.
But he gonna be denied it. They gonna give it to him, but he gonna fight it. Then he gonna get denied, and then they gonna give him that jail time for the N-word. The only thing Carmelo Anthony got he can play with is that if he young, if he under 18 years old. That's the only opportunity he got to save himself from doing life in jail. But what you doing, you about to call this man to get hung. You about to call Carmelo to get life. You finna make them look over him being a kid. They finna charge him as a man. Cause you clearly was the wrong person that the family chose to speak for. They shouldn't have never picked you. Let me see if I can go to the father and show y'all the father, man. I'm tired of seeing this dude's face. Let's see if I can find. Where the dad at? Let's go to where the hero at. I'm tired of showing this bucket dude. Nah, I ain't gonna give no permission to search my video. Oh. Yeah, I done had enough of him, man. I have never seen a spokesman in my life that should have been fired the day he got started. Type it in. Let me see if I can find that clip. Matter of fact. Ooh, I can't spell that. Is this it? Yo, y'all check this out, man. Hold on.
Excuse me. Play you for those ultras?
Well, we're kind of high level.
So this right here, this is a clip of him walking in the press conference of Carmelo Anthony's family. Like I said, which again, I don't know why they got a press conference going on when the father should be having a press conference, since he's the one that just lost a child from another kid, taking his kid's life. But he don't have a press conference going on. He's walking to the press conference of the kid that took his kid's life, showing his support. He's showing them, hey, I don't have nothing against nobody. I don't have nothing against the kid that took my son's life. I'm just here in support of Unison. And that's how I know Carmelo Anthony's spokesman is crooked. I know he not cut from a clean cloth. He's jacked up. People like that ain't to be trusted. Walked him smooth up out of there, man. First off, Look at all the police they got. All the police that they got protecting this protest. Not protest, but protecting this whatever I just called. I keep forgetting the name. All these police they got out there. So why would you be worried about him being there? Then the guy said he was disrespecting the family of Karmelo Anthony. Well, let's remember that Karmelo Anthony took his son's life. If y'all ain't catching the gist on what I'm saying, the kid that the crooked spokesman is representing took the life of this guy right here. And instead of him being built up with anger and aggression, instead of him hating black folks, instead of him turning into a racist, instead of him just doing all this and doing all, he came in support. He don't even want the boy going to jail. He don't even want Karmelo Anthony going to jail. Well, he want him to pay. He wanted, it's just like boy on man, man on boy. If you make a mistake, you should. If you make a mistake, you should, you basically it's consequences. But he not coming in saying that. He ain't coming in saying, yeah, he at least need to do some jail time. He at least need to. This man ain't saying nothing negative about the boy that took his son's life. He ain't got nothing negative to say. He came in support of the boy. He came in support of the kids. He don't want him going to jail. But let me explain something to y'all. In the world we live in, if you stab somebody and you take their life, just because you didn't like how they grabbed your shoulder, you go to jail. You get an M charge for that. Because you didn't like the way he grabbed you. You can't take his life. You just can't do that. The boy made the black kid, Karmelo Anthony, you made a mistake. I am a black man. I'm 100% black man. I got some other stuff in there, mostly black. I call a spade a spade. Unless y'all pull out some footage or show me a video clip of Austin McCliff chasing Karmelo and calling him the N-word the whole way he chasing him, and then when he finally catch up to him, and there's 3 or 4 other, show me a video. I'm not finna just paint no kid a bad character because the internet putting out comments and making up stuff. They been doing that. Every time somebody passes, they do that. Anytime it make the news, they do that. And don't let it be a white person and a black person. You're gonna start seeing stuff like this. Every time. It was good when it was real situations that happened where a black person was wrongly taken or a white person's life was taken. Like, if anybody like taken wrongly, it should be something to fight about. It should be special lawyers that come out and help the families that had somebody close to them that had their life taken off of something crooked. That does happen. I'm not saying we live in a perfect world. I understand that, but this wasn't one of them situations. But then you got lawyers that's sitting out taking situations that's not like that, and they trying to make it into that. That's what this is. It's the second time I done seen this. This is the second time I done seen this. It's a whole nother story. A similar story. But well, not same difference, basically. The guy was saving a subway station full of people. Now a black guy had popped up on the subway and went on a rampage. He was homeless. Hopped on the subway. He said, "I'm taking out everybody on here right now." I think he had a weapon in his hand or something. And a white man jumped up and pinned him to the ground. And he just held him. He held him in like a pin position. And he was waiting on the police to come. But the police took so long. The position he was holding the black guy in, the position the white man had the black man in, he was had him for so long, he ended up accidentally choking him out. And it wasn't just like no regular, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like I said, he accidentally choked him out. It wasn't like he purposely did it. Okay, when that happened, everybody wanted the white man to go to jail. They wanted him to go, like, he needs to be locked up for the rest of his life. First off, the white man had no weapon. This black kid, he had a weapon. Okay, let's start there. Second off, the white man was protecting everybody else on the subway station. And there was black people that was on the subway station that agreed to what the white man did. Let's start there. It was black people on the subway station that applauded what the white man did. The only reason why they tried to make it into a race card and they wanted the white man to be locked up is because of people like this right here. Let me see if they probably not gonna show it on here. Basically, the guy just showed y'all, the spokesman. It's people like him. It's people like him that call the families of the victims or the suspects. They call the family and they say, here, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go on press run. We're gonna go on this. We're gonna go on that. We're gonna put out bulletins. We're gonna put out flyers. Yeah, they come up with it. They come up with all this woo-wah you saying. The lawyers come with all this. They come up with all this because they got the money and the means to do that. The family don't have the money and the means to all of a sudden now think about it. The family does not have the means to go viral across the world. What makes it go on the news, on CNN, and the whole world is jumping on it? Y'all gotta pay attention, man. Y'all gotta start paying attention to stuff. When it ain't a duck, it just ain't a duck. This is what it is. Like I said, this was a video this is a clip of him making the guy get out, making the police walk the father out. Mind you that. He made police walk the father out. And I don't see the wife with the father, so that means the wife must have stayed out in the vehicle. The wife must have stayed, he was by himself. The man went in there by himself. By himself. Solo dolo. Let me see if I can. I want to see if I can find a clip of him actually in there.
My name is Kayla Hayes. I am the mother of Karmelo Anthony. 3 years ago, my family moved to North.
Alright, I want to see that. I'm trying to see if they got a clip. Hold on. Let me get out of here. This is another clip of him. This is another clip of Austin Metcalf, the deceased kid. This is another clip of his father at the I don't know why I keep forgetting the name, man. Press run. This is a clip of Austin Metcalf, the deceased kid father, going to the press run and getting put out of the press run by the black spokesman. Like I said, I'm saying the race for description wise, not for race wise, for description wise.
Hello everyone. We are
Okay, so on here you can hear the cheap wine bottle spokesman speaking right now after him throwing out the deceased kid's father. Now I guess he finna speak, and I think that's what I already played for y'all. But this is another angle.
About to approach and get started in a few minutes. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3.
I can't believe he threw the father out. Yeah, y'all saying this, man. Let me go back. Come on, let's
Get
check it
started.
out.
Started in a.
So this is the cheap wine bottle. Walmart 3-piece suit wine. Trying to look cool by the feet. EV charge kitchen spokesman that Karmelo Anthony family has hired. And as you can see, I guess the deceased kid's father showed up right at the beginning. So they had to throw him out, which delayed it a little bit. So that's why you're gonna hear him coming in and say he apologized for the delay, and then he gonna start saying that old hogwash about how this guy that I'm clearly showing y'all with a brace on his arm, completely unharmful, he's gonna call him a bad guy and say he can't disrespect the family by showing up. But the family didn't disrespect him by taking his son. Taking his son's life. I don't get it. He disrespected the family by showing up, but they didn't disrespect him by taking his son's life. Oh boy. Let me explain something to y'all. I'm a black man, but even I can't ride with BS when I see it, man. That's why I'm here, man.
Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3.
This is my story, and I ain't gotta do no story. That's why I like doing live, man. Straight to the footage. Sleazeball of a spokesman. Look, he don't walk. What you going? Why you walk around there to go bother? Why you walking around there to police? You got 20 police that's walking him out. You walk around there to go make sure they don't walk him out, and then listen to what he got to say.
We have security that are here in the building. We have a blended of Dallas Police Department and security for the Next Generation Action Network. Let me make this very clear because I say this unapologetically. The Next Generation Action Network has never played with the safety and security of anything. We don't play those type of games, right? We like to, whenever we do a protest or anything, everybody.
I couldn't pause it. I can't pause it fast enough. Man, stop acting like y'all was in danger for that old man showing up with a brace on his arm. Let it out. Your antics are in bold right now. You highlighting your antics right now. You adding on. You know what have you ever heard the saying? You adding on. You adding on, Playboy. You just said you got security. Okay, we seen it. We clearly seen it. We clearly seen you got security. Why is you worried about an old white man showing up? You know why? Because it don't make your buffoonery look believable. That's why.
The media know we don't play when it comes to safety.
Man, look, the media know we don't play when it comes. Man, stop putting the media in your buffoonery. They just did what you asked them to do. They did what your people asked them to do. They did what your circus asked them to do. Stop acting like you big, bold, and tough, man.
So we're gonna ask one.
You a scam artist, man. You a professional scam artist.
For it, and ask you to slide over just one time. We're not gonna ask anybody something twice, okay? I will make sure that the safety of this family is ensured. It won't happen on my watch. I just want you to know so that you can quote it. If we have to ask more than once, just know that's coming at the direction of me. You can quote me, all right?
Hey, get it out. Ooh, you scary. You sound real scary. You make me pee in my pants. You make me shake in my boots. Man, cut out this
everyone.
Talk out.
We are about to approach and get started. I just want you to know so that you can quote it. If we have to ask more than once, just know that's coming at the direction of.
If we have to ask you more than once, just know that it's coming at a cost. Nigga, you ain't tough, nigga. Boy, you step outside, boy, and them bullets can hit the police and you, nigga, and everything else, nigga. You will not cut that shit out, nigga. Cut it out. Let me clean it up, because I'm on YouTube. I'm just being real with you, man. Stop acting like you bulletproof. Cut that out. Stop acting like you can call the shots, son. Cut that out. Because you already done proved that you got some crookedness in you. So we already know that. You got crookedness. That's why the street got to come out of you. You better watch what you're saying. The crookedness is about to leak out. You letting that street come out of you. I got the ass 2 times, and I got the ass pipe, and just know. And just know what? If you got the ass twice, just know you gonna go tell the police. You think that's supposed to make you sound tough? Man, shut up, man. Stop out of here, man. All right. And you can quote me on this. You crooked, dog, and you a disgrace. And I'm glad I got a picture just like that. You a disgrace. You are a disgrace. A complete disgrace. You making this family look bad. You making the deceased kids look bad. You making the kids that did it look bad. So I think you making everybody look bad. Like I said, I'm not gonna blame the family for your ideas, because I know you came up with it. So I do not want any flack. I don't want no flack from Karmelo Anthony's family. But Karmelo Anthony, you are a young man, and if you wasn't a young man a couple days ago, you are definitely a young man now. And now it's time for you to man up. I mean, you did it, didn't you? You admitted you did it. So just face the consequences. You might not do no time. Ain't no telling how to go. With all this buffoonery and this con artist, criminal spokesman that your family got, he making your situation worse, bro. I'm just letting you know that. You know what? If I was Karmelo, I would have told my mom and dad to get that buffoonery dude up out of here. No, mama, no, I don't need him. No, that's not gonna work. But guess what Karmelo Anthony is doing? He is following the orders of his parents. That's following the orders of this crooked, criminal, cheap wine glass of a spokesman. That's all Karmelo Anthony is doing. He's lost in the sauce right now. He is a young man that has made a grown man's decision. He's lost in the sauce. And he's doing whatever his parents tell him to do, that the lawyers are telling him to do. That's how it go. So let's not, don't point the fingers at Karmelo. Don't point the fingers at his mama, at his daddy. I would never say nothing disrespectful about Karmelo Anthony, or none of his family, none of his folks, none of the people that love him. Because of course you're gonna be mad. When you seeing somebody you love have to go to jail for taking somebody's life. But guess what we all do in my family? That's what we all do our son. We man up. And we know what's coming after that. Yeah, it ain't the whole town finna protest to see if you can dodge what you just did. Nigga, man up. Man up, Karmelo. You just need to man up. You did it. Now face the consequence. Tell your mom, tell your folks in them, man. Tell them, man, hey, get rid of that dude that's speaking for you, man. He is making you look horrible in front of the whole world. You might think you winning by all them comments and them bot tweets and them trolls. You might think you winning. But let me explain something to you, Playboy. Young man. When you go to court, they gonna wake you up. Let me say it again. Karmelo Anthony, I'm talking directly to you. Since you the one that's still alive and the other kid ain't. When you go to court, they gonna wake you up. I'm just letting you know right now. If you riding off an NBA YoungBoy, bunning you out, whatever that rumor was, I don't know if it was true or false. If you riding off of the protesters, if you riding off of the outlandish comments and the internet, how it's just going, brother, that ain't got nothing to do with saving you. That's the internet being the internet. When you go in that court, once you walk inside of that court, they are only using evidence that they got. You can't take the comments with you. You can't take this buffoonery of a spokesman in there with you. You can't take the people that's riding out here for you. You can't take NBA YoungBoy with you. You can't take no money with you. You can't do nothing but go in there and face your consequences. So why is this buffoonery of a man on TV in front of the world making you look worse than you already look? Because he's trying to get a check. He don't give a flip about you. Sometimes it takes the kid to talk to his parent. Sometimes it takes the kid to talk to his parent. Real talk. Sometimes it would take Karmelo Anthony to tell his mom and daddy, no, I don't want no help, no more help. I don't want no more help. I don't want nobody going on TV speaking for me. I did this. I'm ready to face the consequences as a man. That'll make you look better than what's going on right now. Because, like I said, Karmelo Anthony is only doing what his parents telling him to do, that the lawyers are telling them to do. Sometimes it's better to just, I don't know, lawyer or spokesman, I don't know what he is. Sometimes it's best to get rid of the buffoonery, man. You might make your charge better. And get that man up out of there, man. Because after he threw that man out, he showed his character. He wasn't looking out for your family. He showed his character. Matter of fact, he could have nicely went up to the man and spoke to him to see what he had to say. And then he could have told the man himself personally, well, I appreciate you coming and showing support such and such, but I don't think it'll be good because of the... Come on, man, we men. If y'all can't tell that man just did that for the TV, if y'all can't tell he threw that man out of there for TV, and he also threw him out because it was gonna make his lie. It was gonna put his lie on blast. Y'all gotta put two and two together, man. Put two and two together. Any other time, a person would have invited him up on the stage, or invited him in there, come on in. And first off, y'all shouldn't be one of them going on unless it's for the kid that got his life took. This man right here should be protesting. He should be protesting. He should be protesting. He should be protesting on how y'all trying to stop this kid from going to jail for taking his son's life. But he ain't doing it. He's the bigger man. Don't let the man that lost the kid be the bigger person, man. Cause then your case really is blown through the floor. Woo! Boy. It just give me a headache. Let me see what my boy Officer Tatum got to say. I know he gonna speak his mind. I know he gonna tell the truth. I know he gonna tell the truth.
Birthday party. Birthday princess party. Birthday princessasaurus party. Get.
Come on, man. If I get copyright, cut this shit out. We're gonna play the whole commercial, the whole ad. And here this same woman. Didn't y'all notice the last ads that popped up? It's the same setup, but it's a different person. Man, y'all crazy, man. That shit be crazy as hell, boy. Ad. Crazy. Go back to this dweeb. Here go this dweeb spokesman.
Character who is not invited, he knows that it's inappropriate to be near this family.
White people, I'm telling you, stop capitulating to black foolery. They ain't never gonna like you. They ain't never gonna be supportive of you. Secretly, they hate you. You let a situation rise up, they gonna pick the black person, right or wrong. This is what's happening right here. Austin Metcalf's dad, to stop capitulating. Quit trying to say it's not about race. It is everything to do with race. Quit trying to act like you forgive this kid. And you want unity. They don't want unity with you. They want drama. And he decided in his mind that I want unity. It's not about race.
My bad, y'all forgot I was muted again. So basically what Officer Tatum is saying, what he's speaking on is not racism in the situation. Like basically the kid stabbing other kids. That's not the racism. There's nothing racist there. It's the rumors, these stories. It's what the spokesman is trying to spin. It's the narrative that's coming out that ain't got nothing to do with the factual story of the kid losing his life. That's what's racist. The rumors and the lies, that's what done turned this racist. So that's what Officer Tatum is saying. The situation is not racist, but they trying to make it racist. So now it's pretty much, that's why he's saying, oh, it's racist now.
I forgave the kid.
Or he's not saying it's racist now, but he's saying that's what they're trying to make it look. Officer Tatum speaks out of sarcasm, so y'all gotta read between the lines.
It's unfortunate my son died, but God is gonna do. He said all this stuff, and I'm gonna play what I told you, and I'm gonna play what happened to him. Roll the clip. Hey people, y'all need to stop doing this. You're not gonna get the sympathy of black people.
It's very unfortunate that this other child.
Man, I agree. I gotta agree with him on that one. And this what I meant to say too about Officer Tatum. I don't agree to some stuff that he says. A lot of stuff that he says, I don't pay no attention to it. I don't agree to what he say. But some situations, he make a little sense. So that's why I picked him.
Decide to make a bad choice that's going to affect him for the rest of his life. I have compassion for every human being. This is not, I want to make this very clear. This is not a race issue. This is not a black and white issue. I don't want some. Someone stepping up on a soapbox trying to politicize this. I don't appreciate some of the remarks I've seen online that people say there was this fight and they don't know, they weren't there.
I respected Dad. He lost. Right, there you go. That's what Dad said. In an attempt to have empathy in a situation where the people of the melanin, if you had a decent melanated people, they would hug his dad. As a family, they will go through this together. It's a tragedy. This is a time for the community to unite, but these Negroes don't want to unite with you. Let me show you why I say this. This is the clip of him kicking Daddy out, right? Roll the clip.
And all I'm going to say, so it don't be asked later, is that was disrespectful and just shows you all the character who is not invited. He knows that is inappropriate. To be near this family, but he did it. And so I say to people, actions speak louder than words. Okay? What he has failed into is the political operatives that want to make this thing.
I had just said when I paused it, I said, wait a minute. So people, you have to get an invitation to go to a press run. I didn't know that. I didn't know you had to be invited to be at one of these events.
A political thing of hate, yet bigotry, and yet racism. We have conservative operatives that have been posting non-stop about this case.
Hold on. This is gonna be him actually getting escorted. This man just said that they're trying to make it about race. He said in his last press conference that I made a video about that it's everything to do with racism and that they're not gonna give him a fair trial. And that's the reason why he's representing Karmelo Anthony is because black people don't get a fair shake. He's made it about race. He compared it to white boys that got off talking about, what is his name? I forget his name. Kyle Rittenhouse.
My bad. Hold on, man. I'm tripping, man. Hold on. Yeah, I got Officer Yes, sir. You definitely get one of them. I agree with you all day, bro. I agree with you all day. I don't care how you flip it, fillet it. I don't care how you bring it, how you take it. That cheap wine glass of a spokesman for Karmelo Anthony's family, he don't care how you bring it. He don't care how true it's not. He don't care how many facts show that this is not a racist incident. This, in his eyes, is racist, and it's clearly showing that he wants it to be racist. He wants it to be racist, and he's making it racist. That's what lawyers with money, they can do that. Lawyers have the money to change the narrative and take the factual narrative away and replace it with a BS narrative. Lawyers got the power to do that. They got the power to do it. I'm just saying. I'm explaining to y'all what this guy is saying. That spokesman don't care about no kids. He don't care about nothing but himself and his pockets getting money. That's all he care about. And the only way he can get money is to keep this looking racist. Now, if y'all ain't been catching on to what I'm trying to say. The only way the spokesman can get his money and get paid what he wants is to make this look racist. Is to make this a racist situation. Now y'all take that and then you will put it with everything else you can tell.
He brought up race. And then the white man came to say, let's be united. Both of our children are.
And that's how they get them. That's how they get folks.
Affected in this situation. I have compassion for listen, Metcalf didn't kill Karmelo Anthony. So his dad showing up is a sign of unity.
If y'all was watching my live from the beginning, all this same stuff Officer Tatum is saying, I said the exact same thing. I said the same thing. Nothing different. That man did not show up he had no ill will intentions. He had but the job of this cheap champagne glass of a spokesman. His job is to get that white man up out of there so that he continues to push the narrative that this is a racist situation, which it is not. But the spokesman, he needs this to remain looking racist as it can look. Y'all just pay attention, man.
That he wants to heal and be one community, which I think was stupid. But his dad showing up like that to me was an appeal to say, let's work through this together as a community. The Negroes don't want to do that with you. They want their 15 minutes of fame. They want their money. They want their justice. They want revenge. So when that white man came, this is how they treated him. You would think that this was the killer's family that showed up. I get it. Your son killed my son. Y'all talk all that trash. I don't want you hearing my thing. But they son killed his son. White people, I'm telling.
That's what I was just explaining. I was just saying. And like I got hyped up because I was like, dang, did Officer Tatum go watch my live and just take everything I said? But no, he didn't do that. It's just two great men that think alike. We just think alike. Check this out. These fools, they got whatever it's called. I keep forgetting the name of. It's not a protest. I'll remember it every time I say, hold on, I'm finna figure it out. I'm just tired of forgetting. Press run. Okay, these fools doing a press run as if Karmelo Anthony is the deceased kid. When in actuality, he's the one that should be doing the press run. Him. His son is the one that got taken away by the people that's talking son. They doing a press run on him going to jail. They doing a press run on him doing time for the crime that he committed. That's what they doing a press run on. They're trying to fight the fact that he don't need to go to jail for taking somebody's life. That's what the press run is about. This man's son got his life taken. And the family is arguing, talking about racism and all this other hogwash. He still ain't trying to do no press run. Who is the bigger person in the situation? I want y'all just man, read between the lines, man. Don't fall for this don't fall for this weird stuff y'all saying on the internet and these TikTok clips y'all saying. Don't fall for that. That's an add-on. That's part of the lawyers. That's part of the I can't think of the cheap wine glass spokesman. That's part of his strategic. That's part of his strategy. That's to brainwash you into believing that this was racist, and it was not. All you gotta do is Google or just type in the story, type in the news clip. That's all you gotta do, type in the news clip. And once you type in the news clip, everything that you believe needs to be from a news clip. Don't believe anything that a YouTuber is saying that wasn't put in the news clip. If you haven't seen it in a news clip, it ain't true. The internet and YouTube they got the power, and they got basically something about the internet. It allows you to come up with a fake story and brainwash people once they read it. It's a powerful thing, y'all. I ain't never seen it before in my life. Like somebody on the internet could just make up a story, depending on how big their platform is. They can make up a story, and a lot of people will believe it. I never seen nothing like this in my life.
Capitulated to black foolery. They ain't never gonna like you. They ain't never gonna be supportive of you. Secretly, they hate you. I've been black my whole life. I grew up in a black neighborhood. I know how a lot of black people think. Not every black person, but a lot of black people think. They secretly hate you. You let a situation rise up, they gonna pick the black person, right or wrong. This is what's happening right here. Roll it.
Right or wrong.
Them out, escorted them out.
If you take a look at your screen now, what you are looking at is video of Jeff Metcalf being escorted out of the co-working space where the next-gen action networks.
Yeah, my bad. So basically, I'm not finna be on here agreeing. I'm not finna agree, or I'm not finna support buffoonery or support anything just because a black kid is involved. You see what I'm saying? And unless I got evidence, unless I got the facts, and because I do the research, I'm gonna do my homework, I'm gonna do my stuff, I'm gonna research, I'm gonna pull up, I'm gonna look for everything I can find on the situation, and then I'm gonna give my honest opinion. And I don't give it based on trying to be cool with the black people. And give my opinion because like I'm trying to be cool with Karmelo Anthony family and nothing like that. Nah, I'm gonna give my honest opinions. I'm not finna use my channel for that. I'm not using my channel propaganda, man, and for pushing fake narratives and pushing, you know what I'm saying, just to show my favoritism towards a certain color, a certain race. Nah, we ain't doing that over here. It is what it is, man. I'm trying to get up off here though, man. Like I said, I got it, it's already uploaded. I was gonna do a video, you know, put a story together on it. I'm like, yo, I can just go live, talk about it real quick, boom, and then y'all can just go back and check my live on it. Because I got everything up that you need to see. The guy ain't who y'all think he is, man. I'm just telling y'all, don't fall for everything that you see on the internet or on TV. This is the Clapback Show. I think I'm gonna go live tomorrow anyway, go and talk about whatever and whatnot. I'll let y'all know if I slide in and do the thing, I'll be doing the thing. Until then, the Clapback Show, you know who it is, you know who it was buzzing cousin. If you know better, go better. If you knew better, do better. This is the Clapback Show, and I'm out this. Yo!
What you fuck? What was you saying? Don't stop acting tough. Your partners ain't sliding. I guess you done had no damn boo-hoo. Now blow out his mind. I'm back on this money. She call it a grind. Put your life on the line. Look in his eyes, you can tell that he's scared, but they ain't ready to die. Gang get an order. Them soldiers don't stand by them 762s. They singing the tune as you.